Want to talk about our opponent? They're bigger, faster, stronger, more experienced. And on paper, they're just better. And they know it, too. But I want to tell you something that they don't know. They don't know your heart.
There's the sleep start. He catches everyone. Everybody's dying right now. Team-wide. But Na'Vi players are dying. 3's dead. GG's called. GG is called. IG is your champion for International 2. They're going home with $1 million.
Welcome to the International.
And welcome back, everybody, to the International. In the words of Gabe, welcome to the International. Not quite yet. We're not there
quite
yet.
Group stage.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're
Yes.
gonna get there.
Well, Amsterdam.
Amsterdam obviously seems to be an issue. Latest on the wireless of Twitter network is that Bruno and James, Too Good, are stuck forever in Amsterdam.
Indefinitely.
Yeah, indefinitely.
That's a good word.
Indefinitely was the word.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're considering about flying through Bermuda because it might be safer.
Here they have really good, just the transfer. It's so good.
Yeah, they fly through a series of triangles and it keeps everything on course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what's going to happen.
Guaranteed arrival on time.
Yeah. Because I don't know if you guys know, but we have a grand total of 1 day to travel from Germany. And we're traveling with every Russian caster as well on our plane. So could be some issues for day one.
Could be some angry Russians if we don't get
Maybe
there.
not for us. You may not have any of our coverage whatsoever live on the Val stream on day one. We may just come up later and go, yo, what's up, guys?
Amsterdam.
Yeah. Hey, I got stuck there last time, except last time it was a bomb.
Yes. Hopefully it's not a bomb this time.
Yeah, bombs are bad.
I prefer just the late flight.
Yeah. You know what we should do?
Castoda?
That's a really good idea, man. See, you are such an ideas man. You come here at 6 a.m. on a wonderful German morning where it's going to get bloody hot today, and you're like, you know what, man? I got a great idea. Let's cast some Dota. I'm down for it, man. 12 hours straight, one more game. Hell yeah. Let's do this shit, man.
Oh, yes. And we see Alliance up against the wildcard winners, RattleSnake. And Alliance, of course, are on a pretty strong streak.
That's true, that they are. It also helps having their 6th member, and also now I think we have to class him.
Is he confirmed?
I think the community have confirmed Finol as an honorary member of Alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Alliance win, Finol gets a share of over like the lion's share of the first place, which is now over $3.8 million worth of prize money.
Yeah.
3.8, 2.8, 3.8. I'm losing my shizzle.
The entire prize pool is 2.8.
Okay, great. For some reason,
more than 2.8.
For some reason, I just added $1 million to the prize pool.
So Toby will be adding $1 million to the prize pool. This is just in, Val.
I challenge you. No, I challenge a sponsor out there that's really enjoyed the coverage this weekend to go out and buy, how many would it be? 250? No, you need to actually buy 750,000 compendiums.
It would probably just be easier to tell Valve, hi, can we give you $1 million for the tournament?
Yeah, but just Okay, yeah, that's true. Because if
else
buy
you would
silver
have to,
50,
yes.
just like put into. Yeah, that's not
Yes.
great.
Anyway, we have a game, I heard. So in this game, Ake will be playing his legendary Chen, and EGM. Is he trying to make a legendary Siren out of this?
Sorry, Ice Frog just sent me a message. The other Ice Frog sent me a message. 2.8 million, man. 2.8 million. Don't go promising 3.8 million. We don't want to see that. Well, actually, we do want to see that. Give us 3.8 million. Valve, we know that you got an extra 3 million from the users. Just put an extra million in there. Just to sweeten the pot. And give us techies. Just to sweeten the pot. Thanks.
Actually, scratch the million, just add techies.
Just add techies. Hey, yeah, that's a worthy trade. $1 million for techies. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
I wish a sponsor would just pay $1 million.
Or $1 million for either techies or custom maps. I'm happy to take both.
Reserve time.
Techies in custom maps.
Oh!
We're losing it, man. So I did the heroes that we have so far on Alliance, and we see the ever so traditional just Alchemist into Darkseer on RattleSnake. We've seen this a lot throughout this entire group stage, just people picking first pick Alch, following up with the vacuum combo, which is the main reason, of course, for getting Darkseer.
Mm-hmm. It's a wonderful combination. We saw it earlier today with the SF follow-up with the BKB from Dendy.
I want to see more Shadow Fiend, because RattleSnake actually played Shadow Fiend in the wildcard, and they did it with Alchemist and Darkseer in their team. So I want to see it again. I believe they had Alchemist at least. They had a Darkseer.
Alliance.
Yes, there was an Alchemist. I remember now.
If you'd like, I can
No,
search.
I don't need it. I'm 100% positive there was a Shadow Fiend,
I will trust you,
Darkseer, and
Waga.
Alch.
My level of trust in you is high. I will
Yes.
trust you. Wonderful. Fantastic. So
Good
Enigma to be banned out by S4. So he is also concerned about that combination. Not just the Alchemist stun, but into that big black hole. The problem which I'm still feeling right now is the fact that Naga, Siren, and Chen, like, they got great synergy, they've got great laning, but team fight-wise, Naga can control and completely stop anything that RattleSnake is trying. And now we're going to add a Timbersaw in for S4.
RattleSnake. RattleSnake. Nothing. But Timbersaw for S4.
What are you
Alliance now going back
What the hell are you on?
into the Timbersaw. No, it's you, man.
We've really hit that time of night, haven't we?
Yeah, you can't even talk anymore.
I can talk fine, man.
$3.8 million
Wait, did I say...
rattlesnakes.
Did I... What did I say?
Remaining.
I said rattlesnake, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
My brain
5
said
seconds
rattlesnake.
remaining.
Of course you did, Toby.
Hey, at least I'm not saying Quantic again. Sorry for the guys out there that thought Quantic managed to buy back into the competition.
Quantic, $3.8 million, and now Rattlesnake.
Alliances turn to
Wonderful, Toby.
I'm here for the community's amusement.
I'm amused.
I'm glad. You know what? I'm just going to sit in the corner. Bloody draft is yours. I'm going to have a snack and prepare myself for this game.
So Toby is ditching.
I'm not ditching. I'm just here and I'm having a nice, refreshing beverage. Obviously, I cannot speak to a point that impresses Waga enough that I'm allowed to speak. So, Waga, the draft is yours.
Thank you, man. So, of course, we see Nature's Prophet now. Standard pick. Standard pick when you have a Dox here. This is gonna mean interesting lanes, to be honest, and I like this. Alliance adding up. Bounty Hunter. Gotta look for many kills, and doesn't really matter too much that they have a Timbersaw and a Bounty Hunter, because Alliance never run him as an offlaner. They always run him mid, even though we saw the previous matchup where YYF played offlane Timbersaw. Of course, that was against Alliance, and they had no problem with it.
10 seconds remaining.
You want me to come back here?
5
Yes.
seconds remaining.
I'm just trying to bait you back to say some words of wisdom.
My words of wisdom.
Yeah.
Because my words of wisdom are amazing. That was a refreshing beverage. I feel ready for the game. I'm hoping
10
people out there have
seconds
kept their
remaining.
fluids up throughout the day. Obviously, we've now hit the
5
12-hour
seconds
mark.
remaining.
So if you haven't been drinking large amounts of water, you should be.
If you played the drinking game the entire time,
Then definitely drink water after. It's the best thing to cure what's going to be awaiting you the next morning, or what's possibly already hit you. So yeah, what do we got? We got ST now being banned out by S4 as the last one.
10 seconds.
Not really something which I thought Rattlesnake would go for. In this case, I'm actually thinking I might actually finally get the coddle come into this one. We've got Darkseer Vac into a Tide Ravage, Prophet Alchemist, as well as Darkseer could already be the cause for this one. They just need money to come from the jungle. The other option would have been a really, really good option, which would have been the Enigma. But they've got the Tidehunter Ravage right now. Rubik, obvious ban out when you've got so many huge-ass ultimates. You want to have them all removed. DK is the final ban out. And that would be an Alliance's strength to push down towers. They've already got Naga and Chen. A Bounty Hunter can go solo top lane, and that's probably what it's going to be. Rattlesnake, they might even want to run Tidehunter as a solo. Just to throw it out there, up against the Bounty Hunter, I would still favor the Bounty up against the Tide. But they've got to find that matchup.
It's a decent lineup for Tidehunter too, though. Like, Anchor Smash is really good for laning. But I would say that this Timbersaw pickup is so nice. Whenever you play against an Alchemist, having that minus 15% to your stat, which is, of course, strength, is such a nice nuke. And now, Rattlesnake being nice and adding up another strength hero, because that's really what Timbersaw is the best at, killing strength heroes quickly and and effectively. And they do add up a Bane, so they have a long-range initiation now, pretty much, in Bane running in. And then they just follow up with their Tides and their Alchemists.
I'm not massively a fan of seeing the Bane as the last pick. And the main reason why is I'm seeing very level-dependent heroes. Bane to get to his level 6. Tidehunter to get to his level 6. Darkseer to get to level 13. And then you got Alchemist, who also needs to get to level 11. And then Prophet, who kind of also needs to find at least a level 7.
I feel that Bane isn't super level dependent, though. It's very nice for him to hit his ulti, but with heroes like Alchemist and Tide next to him, and a Furion even, all he really needs to do is land that Nightmare, and they can kill something. It's every single time they will be able to just come up and do the Alchemist stun afterwards. So I really think that this is strong for them. But, oh, interesting. Look, the build on S4 is... I guess he can go mid with this build, but this is not typical mid directly.
No, that's a little bit more aggressive.
Normally we see him rushing a bottle really early and just relying on Q to last hit.
He's definitely going mid, because you look at Loader's build, and Loader is most definitely going a safe lane, so...
Yeah. I guess he just likes the stout shield for the mid laning now. He has played a lot of solo mid Timbersaw, so he should know what he wants.
Yep. Well...
Both teams just heading into safe lanes.
Yep. No reason to go crazy out. Like, right now... We look at Alliance, and Alliance are well ahead in the groups. They're 6-0 in the group stage right now. They couldn't have asked for a better start to day one of the group stages. It's day 2 of the preliminaries, because we had our wildcard matches as well as our 1v1 show matches yesterday. So, a lot of fun. A lot of fun to be had. If you didn't see any of those details too, you can check out the VODs over on youtube.com/joindota. It's all available for your viewing pleasure over there. And so I also said, did I say 6-0? It's 4-0.
Yes.
They're 4-0.
I was waiting for you to correct that one.
And I'm just like, okay, if Alliance take both of these 2 games, then they go 6-0, and that's what my brain was going to.
6-0, Toby sees the future.
Just give me a team fight. Just give me a team fight, peoples. That's all
Yes.
It's all I want, peoples. It's what I want.
Oh, look, Toby, Gyrocopter is fighting the Treants.
That's not what I want. There's 4 of those little suckers, and they're all going to be, again, this frustration Prophet on an off lane that just blocks up as many possible camps as he can find.
And look at mid, just Bulldog being here. He can't really do anything, but he's here anyway. Because he can't get anything done on the bottom lane. And this was what we saw earlier today as well.
Yeah,
where
this Darkseer versus Timbersaw.
Yeah, we also saw the Bounty Hunter who can't do anything on his lane, so just starts out by hitting mid a little bit. Just, you know.
If I remember correctly, that worked really well. 2 minutes and he was already level 3.
Yes, but that was because he was there for a kill, I believe.
Yes, he was there for first blood.
Yeah.
Oh, fun pull time.
Yeah, he was there to block the timing because he thought that they actually stacked before they pulled.
Oh, Bulldog. He doesn't know there's a sentry ward here.
They have Dust as well.
They have Gush, they have Nightmare, and they're just going to keep hitting him down. He's already lost his Invis. He's on cooldown for another 5 seconds. And worth a Nightmare. slow him down. Gush got 4 seconds. Darkseid's like, oh, here, have an Iron Shell. Nightmare's already been triggered off. They pop the dust, and Admiral Bulldog will be the first blood. And I'm back in the game, peoples! In the game! In the game!
Easy first blood there. Too bad for Bulldog. He really thought that they were stacking, but a normal single pull meant that there was actually a tide very close to him there, and his little move, because he was blocking the spawn from the camp from spawning again, and it just didn't work out in this scenario.
Not too shabby. So Alliance like the money.
They do.
Considering how much money they won when they went down to China, no surprise at all, actually.
So GPM wins Dota.
I wouldn't say that.
It's not the other way around.
I definitely say it helps when you got someone like Lanham, who's now on this bottom lane, and he's actually getting to fight man on man with Admiral Bulldog now. And this is the way Admiral Bulldog wants it. He doesn't want to have these supports messing with his stuff like what they're doing right now when they do their pull-throughs. He's going to lose so much experience down here. He's got to try and find the perfect snipe outs.
Oh, so
After
funny.
you. No, after you. I insist after you. And Dust again. Admiral Bulldog, he went invis, so he got slowed down by that Nightmare concoction. Channel.
Oh,
throw.
it doesn't throw down the acid spray.
Now the acid spray does go down.
This is, well, they still get it, I guess. But this kill got a lot harder because he didn't do it.
And Lanham's lucky to actually live through that.
Yeah, because that's -3 armor. When you have a nuke that is 220 physical damage, it actually does a lot of difference if you throw your acid spray first before stunning.
Watch Admiral Bulldog now be an absolute twit to him.
Oh,
Comes
he
in
might
close.
even try and kill him, but
That's a very short concoction. He's got a Shuri Toss, and it is. Bounty Hunter gets revenge.
level 1 Shuri toss. Too strong.
And bigger levels. Bane, also for some reason, not liking his life. He didn't spend his money before he died either. He just killed himself off the centaurs.
Kind
And
of just slayed himself.
yeah.
And top, we see Icy, who doesn't even have mana to TP out, so this Furion looks to be in trouble, man.
Yeah, RK will come in through with a troll trap. He's got mana on it, and Furion, oh, he's backing up right now, and RK, he's trying to keep his distance. He's realizing, Icy's looking for him. Icy's looking for RK, because he can't know. There's no Radiant Ward watching the movement, the rotation. There's no way you can know. The only reason you can know why is because Loader and EGM are pushing in. But this is the same timing push that they tried last time. Like, it's just this catapult,
Nice
there's a
pull on the
4-minute
creeps.
mark, and they just get it right.
Oh, nice pull of the creeps, but he dropped the aggro on 2 of them, sadly, but still nice. As his Furion died, of course.
But with the pushing timing, like this is what I'm talking about. Like 4 minutes in, Alliance do this. Just like they did before. They get the double creep, the catapult spawns up, and they push it in with a creep wave and a half. It's almost like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like down to the exact mark that they time this.
Oh, it is. It is. It's actually something that many teams do. You wait for the pull with the catapult. So you pull the wave before the catapult, and then when the catapult comes, you have a push. And it's really effective to do if you want to take an early tower. But here, it was more to get really close and personal to the Furion, and if they got a kill, they would get the tower.
Yeah.
But if not, then they knew it was impossible.
But it's not an obvious thing I see a lot of teams doing. Oh, Admiral Bulldog again. 2 levels Gush, 1 level Anchor Smash, and bada bing, bada boom, bump and bump. And Invis not going to help him out. Concoction, and just throw it already. And that is going to be a kill going the way of the Bane. But don't worry, Razil was watching it the entire time.
Yes. Not a puppy alchemist stunning himself like a boss.
It takes a next level alchemist to play support and keep killing yourself. It really does. It really does. Props.
Yeah. But Lanham, of course, not supporting anyone but himself, having that Midas recipe in his inventory. He wants the money. Oh no, he can't get both. Sad.
Yeah. It's actually kind of funny to watch the live stream chat after I do that kind of stuff, because I know half the people know what I'm talking about, and the other half of the people who are like just randomly tuned in, like they'll maybe watching like Friday Night Games Night, watching Street Fighter happen. It's like, yeah, I'll tune in. It's the International. I'll tune in for some Dota 2. And the first thing they hear as they tune in the live stream is like, Brazil! It's like, what is he saying, Brazil? No.
Is it Brazil? I think he likes Brazil.
Brazil! Toa!
Confirmed.
That's actually German. No, I shouldn't. Yeah. That's goal. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
No. But Brazil. We actually have him in this game. It's this little guy. This little guy. The little gnome that rides the back of Ogre. And would you know the ogre's name? It's Ogre.
That's a good name.
Also formerly known as Hodor.
But not anymore.
I think it really should be changed. Like, it's just Alchemist and Hodor. Razil and Hodor.
Still in Hodor.
Because he really looks like it.
Look at mid, the smoke.
Yeah, they're waiting for the moment. With the troll trap, with the Chen Sen, and where's the trap? He got it. And that was just on the back of the surge too. But Luo, he's got 2 points up in the surge to get away. But they're just harassing him out of the lane. That Timbersaur's 49 for 9 up against Darkseer, who's 42 for 0. Not too shabby considering he also rotated down to that bottom lane to help out with some kills. But when he left that Iron Shell up on the tight under, he also picked up a couple of neutrals from it.
Yeah, and this Furion, I'm just watching him. He has 4 CS on the off lane. He's not finding a lot, and the small camp is available all the time, but he's not going for it. Of course, now there's a big push coming in with the second catapult timing. So this is another timing where you can take the tower pretty easily. It makes a big difference.
It's just like every 4 minutes, man. Every 4 minutes. We're on the 4-minute mark with the first one, and now we're just before the 8-minute mark on the second. And Luo, double Iron Shell. EGM, whoa. There's 2 Iron Shells, man. And Loda, caught inside a set of trees just to contemplate life, universe, and everything to see if it drops. But it keeps him away, so RK can't just go for the instant. Well, maybe with the call down into the rocket barrage. Flight cannon turned on too. Luo has to go back past the tower. EGM again taking it for the team. But they will claim the tier 1 tower on the top lane.
That's a lot of gold getting the tower going for you. And Bulldog being level 7.
Kabu as well as Latimer gotta be really careful. Sorry.
Yeah.
Bulldog is hunting.
Yeah, and he's level 7, so he could just come out there and slay them if he knew that they were this low. But he's trying to find something mid. This is gonna be the harder kill, though.
Now, with S4, it might be a little bit easier for him.
Even
There's the
so.
vision, and then Iron Shell backs up a little bit more. And now in he comes, attack into track.
Furion
Attack,
is close.
now the track, and that is just, yeah, that is obviously not that great.
These heroes both have slows, but if you don't have stuns, it's really hard to kill a Darkseer at this stage of the game. So he would be better off just looking for weak supporter somewhere. But then again, when you want to kill something with track, you want to have as many allies as possible around. So this was the only place you can find someone with his teammate.
Surprising right now that EGM just did it again. He's given a double stack to Loader on this top lane. Like, it's a double creep wave.
Yep.
To push out. Like, Loader, actually, he's probably got enough time he can deny up most of this creep wave.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still...
the courier living life on the edge. It's Arceus mana boots. Bottom lane now.
I'm guessing these players must be getting tired. You start making mistakes like that. And you're right, this bottom lane, there goes your Timber Chain in, throws out the Chakram. And Kabu, well, he can't do much about it. And the Concoction, a little hidden S4, but then he keeps getting attacked. He's already up to 4 reactive armor right now. Mid-tier 1 tower is being attacked. But Naga's come back, and she's got the ulti if she wants to throw it, and the ensnare is the first thing she wants to do on Luo. The Troll Trap can follow up, the Vac back in again, and now Naga does throw the ulti up. The Troll Trap already had its work done, and then with the call down, the track movement, Admiral Bulldog, more money.
4 people near that track goal, so that's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
300 bonus.
Just rolling in the dough. And S4, he's got a haste rune. He's coming in towards the middle lane, and we'll see Icy, and we'll instantly say, okay, well, I can't... Oh, ho, ho, ho! I was about to say, he can't kill Icy.
He does a lot of damage, he does. But he would need level 2 on his ulti before he can kill him like that.
The biggest problem for him is Icy just TP'd towards the top lane to try and push that out.
Oh, yeah.
And he's in a position now where he either had to buy a TP scroll, which he didn't do. He bought boots as well as his Ring of Basilius.
And Kabu on the mid has to be careful. He has level 6 on Tide, so that's big, but...
Here's your TP coming in. That's the Alchemist on the way in. And already the Chakram comes in through the side from S4.
Lions are pretty strong here, but they have 1800 gold on the Timber they didn't spend, so it would be nice using that before they fight.
It would be.
Getting that point booster now, for sure.
Sorry, I guess I'm looking at the chat. That's classic. Who the hell said that? Archimo. It was just classic, man. It was just classic. It's a ring of Brazilianness. That's so good, man. That's so good. All right. Anyway, back to the world of the sane.
Yes. World of the sane.
I don't want to get back. I'm happy with where I am right now, Vaga. I'm sorry. We've now hit happy hour, where there is actually no drinking here in the office because we're professionals. But
I finished my water.
Okay, non-alcoholic beverages.
Yes.
We don't drink. We drink non-alcoholic beverages.
And we see a little bit of a smoke attempt into the enemy jungle here by Timbersaw.
It's going to be successful. He's going to find Kabu. Latches himself down already with the ensnare. Throws out the Chakram and Kabu. Also an urn charge. He's got a Ravage and he's getting body blocked up by S4. Ensnare trap and he just holds the ulti. He realizes that both the Bane as well as the Alchemist don't want to blast.
Most likely.
Well, they got track movement speed, so hey, why not?
And Tide is dead. He doesn't have buyback. Of course, they can't know this.
They're TPing in Darkseer. They want to try and fight this. Iron Shell's got to go up on the Alchemist pretty quickly. And
but they're stuck in a weird spot, though. Jaro had to go mid.
Well, he was already happy. Like, Loaded pushed out the top lane as far as he's going to get it anyway. Oh, there's Lanham. He's chasing up after S4. They hit him already. And track movement speed, which means now S4 moves pretty damn fast. But when he gets body blocked up like this and the Iron Shell, he's able to timber chain himself out. Ensnare onto Lanham and the Chakram back down and through. And pull back. It's a quick insert and then pull out.
The Chakram is, of course, a spell that deals damage as it passes through your enemy. So you always want to just send it on them and then pull it back. It deals some damage over the time, but it's really not worth keeping it out there in most scenarios, unless they're really low HP. If the enemy is really low HP, you can...
He's coming in through the rear. He throws the Naga ulti. Oh, this feels like deja vu. There's your call down. Centaur stomps, trying to get him triggered off. Not going to work. It's just going to be Rattlesnake splitting themselves into multiple areas. But the Centaur, it's actually blocked Lanham as well as the Bane into a corner. But that might buy enough time. No, it won't. Loader wants out. Concoction stun. There goes your Ravage. Right through Alliance. Underneath the tier 1 tower. It's 4. He's just timber chaining. This is a great position for him. There goes your Chakram with the Chen. You combine it from Arcade. They kill up the tie, but S4, there's a lot of damage from the Bane, but he's finally able to timber chain through that one too. Alchemist low on life. Naga try and chase him down. They got the tracks, so they know exactly where he's moving, but they're going to look for Luo, and that's why EGM is here. He can ensnare him so he doesn't run too far, then go into it. Well, he can't riptide, but it doesn't matter. Rocket will hit, and Timbersaw will get the kill on this one. Alchemist will be happy enough to get himself away to safety alive, but he'll lose his tier 1 tower in the bottom lane.
And big kills there, of course. Having Gondor in your team and getting this many kills, it's absolutely huge.
See, that's what I wanted. None of this we sit back and farm and slowly push down towers. I want engagement with Ravagers underneath the tier 1 tower with a Naga initiation. Booyah-ka-cha.
Asking for too much.
I didn't ask for too much.
You want players to fight? What is this?
I got exactly what I asked for, man. I'm just saying I did.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I wanted. I'm happy. Now all I need is techies and custom maps. Start the petition. Start the petition. Valve, make a priority after TI3. But then again, according to Cyborg Matt, it's already getting coded for custom maps. That's great. I love it. And Cyborg Matt is Ice Frog, so obviously we accept that fact. And we will never move on. That's good.
He's also Bruno.
He's not Bruno.
He is Bruno.
Well, Ice Frog is Bruno.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, obviously, you got to have regional. You got to have regional Ice Frogs. He's got to appeal to all shapes and sizes, and that means that you've literally got to have an Ice Frog for every major region.
For every single player of Dota.
Didn't you realize that Dendi is actually Ice Frog?
No.
He's
after that RNG luck he had earlier, no, he is the only person on the earth that I'm sure he's not Ice Frog.
It's all about distraction. All of a sudden, it doesn't work for him. Oh, he mustn't be Ice Frog now. It's like, no, he actually is. That's some really good stacks up here for lineup. The only downside right now about this camp that he's farming up is he's only got 1 point up in Grievel's Greed.
Yeah, so he doesn't get too much bonus gold out of this. Just very little.
A little bit depressing for him. We're looking for a setup for Roshan. We are. A little bit of a different build to do it. I always wait for that build again for bounty hunters who go safe lane tops and come down. And they come down with like phase boots, drums, as well as Vladimir's offering, and then Roshan is dead at like 12 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
Dire's top tower
Sort of.
has fallen.
Not really.
Not really. I like how EGM has made his standard build in, you know, he goes Urn and then Ogre Club. This is like his favorite build on support Naga. Gotta have that halberd. And to be honest, he becomes such a good disabler.
He does. He forces, like, it's a support hero that forces you to buy a BKB.
Yeah, and even if you do, he can still hold you still. And
Yeah.
if you're the only one with BKB and there's a lot of enemies, he can just do the Song of the Siren and they kill you during your BKB.
This is basically going to become a perma ban up against Alliance. They will continue to exploit Naga throughout this entire competition if that doesn't get banned out in the first two. Because just pick it up in the first two.
Yeah.
And, like, we know Loda also plays a very, very good Naga Siren. So if they need to, they can switch it to a hard carry if you're then going to start banning out hard carry. So it's very a difficult drafting stage to read. But then you also, like teams have already shown, they want to take out ODs, they want to take out Razors, they want to take out all these different heroes. And then you got a Lone Druid you got to ban up against Alliance.
Exactly.
And then you got a Chen you got to ban up against Alliance. And then you got to ban about Puck up against Alliance for S4. And it's like, you're running out, you got Bat Rider and Wisp to then add towards the mix as well. It's basically making a draft so impossible to ban against that all you can really do is find your better concept. And that's exactly, yeah, you're right. Underneath the Sentry Ward, Fiend's Grip will hold him there. And that is why Alchemist can get the kill.
Yep.
This
Walks.
time he did his acid spray, then
He actually
concoction.
found the Sentry Ward perfectly. Did you see that?
He was
He was
right
standing,
on top
yeah.
of it.
That's some
Is
nice
under attack.
EGM,
localization.
Ensnare. He's going to go on the Bane. Nightmare's going to be the counter here, and all of a sudden, into the Shadow Blade, looking
Gets
for the
sent home.
stunner, and he's actually going to go up for something else. He goes on to RK, because they might think they can already get another kill off here, but no, RK being blocked up by his own Harpy. Loda wants to turn and fight this one. S4, in he comes. Timber Chain is down, throws a long ulti down that just tears the TIE Hunter in twine. Melons are everywhere. Bane is the next one, or is it going to be Alchemist? Shadowblade will wear off in about 2 seconds' time. 1 second, that's a very, very long second. Okay, so maybe 3 or 4 seconds time.
A very long second.
Troll Trap, he's too far. Troll Trap won't work when S4 is now, well, with Sharkram, slows him down. There's your first Troll Trap. Secondary Troll Trap could also not happen because they can't see him.
Could also not happen.
Shut up!
No, I like it. It's legit. And we see Bulldog now found.
Dire's middle tower
Ice,
is under attack.
icy.
I see.
He's been put on ice. Pun is most definitely intended. And Arrow Bulldog, he's staying in close because he doesn't want him to put off that Sprout.
Dire's middle
And it's a
tower
track goal,
is
and Loda got there in time that he would have got the bonus gold for that too. He's up to 2.6k gold on that gyro.
Getting pretty rich.
Yeah.
There's really something about the Asian scene and ice, isn't it?
Yeah,
Ice, icy.
But why is no one called fire?
Yeah, it's a good question. Well, we have burning.
True. And once you burn, really, you never look for the fire.
Exactly. And are we gonna see a fight?
Yep, they got track up on the Alchemist. Shadowblade can't help him right now, and he's looking for a stun, a blink to a vac, and in comes S4. Sharkram, quick set, and he actually got Nightmare, so he didn't get hit by the Ravage. EGM did, however, and S4 with the call-down coming in. Bulldog, Fiend's gripped up, the wall goes down. Luo, he gets a nice couple of copies. Meg Charge will keep him alive a little bit longer, but he's already now down. While S4, he's hunting, he just, again, he splits the Alchemist in twine, gets a double kill. Really, he's going to go for more too. Naga picked up 1, S4 picked up 2. And they've split Rattlesnake, taking out 4 of them in total.
This looks really over for Rattlesnake, I would say. Like, this 14 Bloodstone charges on Timbersaw, just jumping in and killing everything. And once he hits his level 16, it deals even more damage, like a ridiculous amount of damage. So, yeah, he's already so strong.
I'm wondering if they even stop right now. 14 Bloodstones, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
It's...
Been in 6 kills after.
Oh, Loda sent back. He has like full life. He wants tier 2 tower top. That's the reason why he came back. He probably also wants to look towards his Monkey King bar. And what's flying out? We've got a Gem for RK and a Plate Mail for S4. It's not as though he gets enough armor as it is when he's got that reactive armor. and his normal regeneration from a Bloodstone, and a DD rune up his sleeve. I think Alliance are getting really tired, man. Like, I'm seeing like small little things, like moving the Centaurs as well as the Trolls down the hill, and they bump into each other. Like, that's something which you never really see RK do. Like, ever. He'll always see his teammates coming in, or his teammates will see it coming in. I got a feeling that Alliance just had a very, very long day today.
Yeah.
And they've had some rough games. Like, their second game of the day was up against IG.
True. And they did really well in it, but it takes some effort to play well consistently throughout the entire group stage.
Yeah.
So far they're doing an amazing job.
Yeah. You get tired after a while. You really do. But then again, unless you're a caster, you never get tired.
No, because we don't have to do anything. We just look and say what we see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Really? It's a piece of piss. Anybody can cast.
Yeah.
Then again, you say that, and then someone tries to cast, and all of a sudden, the hatred which comes from the community, like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong.
Maybe. Right now, we just see RattleSnake trying to bait with their Alchemist, but it's not really working. They don't have a lot of options anymore, anyway.
It's also the wrong time to do it. Like, IC TP'd himself into the Ancient Stack to try and farm that up.
Yeah.
Notice he's also trying to build in towards an Orchid.
Instead of the Shadow Blade or upgraded boots, and
Yep.
Orchid is not really gonna cut it. It's an amazing item against Timbersaw, so I understand the reasoning behind it, but it's not gonna be what wins this game, because he's not gonna get it soon enough.
And then again, like,
Or even
you
ever.
look towards Low, and you probably want to silence him up as well, but he's got BKB and a full Monkey King bar up and running an S4 DD rune, and now Lanham, well, he'll go Invis, and then Naga throws the ulti, but the BKB is still up there for the Arco. It's like, well, we can keep attacking you while the rest of your team just
That's the
stay
danger.
where you are. And then Chakram through Kavu and Luhan, look at S4! Oh! It's the final smackdown.
GG is called by RattleSnake.
Radiant
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Alliance victory.
Alliance victory, and that was possibly the fastest game for today? Was it?
I think it's going to come close, man. 23-29.
For us, that is, of course.
Yeah, definitely for us.
Yeah.
Definitely for us. That was possibly the fastest game we've seen. We came closer, I think, the 30-minute mark at one point. But yeah, that is definitely moving through the motions. Moving through the motions very, very quickly. So we're going to have ourselves a small break and maybe find some sanity. And then we'll see you all back here in just a moment. So stay tuned. We'll see you shortly.